Hello, today I'm going to be talking about every single sci-fi book release that you should care about in 2026. Before we jump straight into the books, I've also filmed a fantasy version of this that will be dropping later this week, so if you're interested in both sci-fi and fantasy, make sure you subscribe so that you are notified when the fantasy version drops. Oh, what a great marketing piece that was. Operation Bounce House from Matt Dinnerman is dropping on the 10th of February. Now, this is a more sci-fi flavoured version of Dungeon Crawler Cog, but from the perspective of the NPCs. It's set on a kind of farming world that is invaded by mechs from Earth as part of a video game that is not really a video game, but is real life for the people dying. After the Fall is coming on the 24th of February from Mickey 7 author Edward Ashton. This is described as, and I'm going to quote here, part alien invasion story, part buddy comedy, part workplace satire. However the hell that works, I don't know. It asks the questions, would humanity really make great pets? To which I personally think the answer is no, because humans are really annoying, but maybe that is just me. The Iron Garden Sutra is the first book in a new series, dropping on the 24th of February. This is about a death monk on a spaceship of the dead who encounters something beyond human understanding, which sounds pretty cool to me. Hell's Heart by Alexis Hall is dropping on the 12th of March. This one, the tagline is Sapphic Moby Dick in space, which sounds awesome. I'm a little bit reticent because this is a romance author and the romancy things I tend to enjoy have a romance subplot rather than romance as the focus, but I do have an arc of this one, so I will be sure to let you know if it's any good. Children of Strife, the fourth book in the Children of Time universe, is dropping on the 19th of March from Adrian Tchaikovsky. Apparently a lot of people thought this series was over, but it's not. It's still going. Is it a cash grab? Probably not. I don't know. I have no insight, basically, so I don't really know why I brought it up. Half of the authors of This Is How You Lose the Time War are dropping a short story collection on the 24th of March. This one already has a few award winners within the collection, so it's probably going to be pretty good if you are a fan of sci-fi short story collections. Mercy of Gods is getting a follow-up in the form of The Faith of Beasts on the 14th of April. I actually haven't checked out the first book in this series yet, nor have I read any of The Expanse, but I've heard very, very good things about both, so maybe this will push me to check James S.A. Corey's work out, but probably not. First Mage on the Moon is also dropping on the 14th of April. This is about wizards racing to be the first on the moon, in case that was not clear from the title. However, what actually isn't clear from the title is that the moon is known as the land of the gods. I wonder if that will be relevant. Probably. Ode to the Half-Broken has this gorgeous cover here, and it's dropping on the 28th of April. This is about a robot called Bee, who was there when the world first ended 40 years ago, and is now trying to forget their past. On the 5th of May, we're getting the next Murderbot book. I don't know anything about this one. I don't know if it's a novella or a novel, but I am excited. The Last Contract of Isako is dropping on the 5th of May. Now, I would say I'm really hyped for this one, but I am actually doing a second take because I forgot to include it in the first one, so... Anyway, this has samurai in space. I swear I'm hyped for this. It's Fond du Lis, it's samurai in space. Why would I not be? I'm not insane. Another standalone from Anne Leckie in the Imperial Radka. Another standalone from Anne Leckie in the Imperial Rach series world thing is dropping on the 12th of May. I've read another standalone in this world. Didn't really know what was going on, if I'm totally honest, so I should probably read the original trilogy before I check this one out. Or maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand what Anne Leckie is on about, because there's some kind of crazy stuff going on. On the 12th of May, we are getting the latest entry to the Dungeon Crawler Car series, Book 8, which has been tentatively named A Parade of Horribles. And if you're wondering if I'm excited for this, take a look at my shirt. Very excited. Sublimation is dropping on the 2nd of June. This one I'm excited about purely from the description. This allegedly, I mean, I don't know why they'd lie, is about immigrants, and when they immigrate to a new country, they leave behind a copy. Now they can communicate with this copy, they can talk to the copy, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. What a cool, fascinating idea for a book. I'm really excited to get into this one. The disco at the end of the world, I mean, I'm going to be there boogieing, and you could be too, on the 2nd of June. This one is set in an alternate 1970s. It blends sci-fi and romance, and it blends queer counterculture with First Contact. And Los Angeles dance disco comes into it as well somewhere. So sounds like a cluster of stuff. We're getting The Infinite State from Richard Swan on the 6th of August, who you may know from his fantasy series, The Empire of the Wolf. This one follows Catherine, who gets a shed load of money from her fascist government husband who dies. Good for him, he should die. Oh, I'm gonna get demonetized. I don't get money for this. Emily St. John Mandel is releasing a new book on the 17th of September, and if I'm totally honest, it's a bit of a fluff of a description, but it seems like it's going to be merging time and romance and alternate dimensions. A Wall is Also a Road is dropping on the 6th of October. This is about an alien grad student who is studying a very familiar backwater planet. I think it might be Earth, guys. Just the vibe. I'm getting cozy vibes from this one. Seems fun. I don't have anything insightful to add at any point in this video because I'm just reading words. Whatever.